Hello, my name is Alex, and this is a thought for the day for Wednesday, the 4th of November. One of the books that I'm currently going through is called The Divine Conspiracy by Dallas Willard. In this book, there is a subchapter where it talks about the need for silence and solitude and uh, being in God's presence and just turning up without really having an agenda. And this got me reflecting on, well, my own life, really. Now, the theme of silence and solitude comes up quite regularly in the Bible. Mark 1, Jesus spends 40 days in the wilderness, and then we see he gets up regularly in the morning to pray. 1 King 17, Elijah spends over 3 years in the wilderness with God, and in Numbers 13, we see Moses and the entire nation of Israel in the wilderness for 40 years. This is a thing that comes up quite a lot in the Bible, and it's not that surprising really, because in those times of silence and solitude, God takes away those things that distract us and allow us to focus on Him. Um, and so, yeah, I was reflecting on my own life, and I'm not sure about you, but I think I've been struggling to actually find this time and place of being silent and in solitude with God. When I was on sick leave, I had a lot of time, but I found it much easier to fill my time with uh, basically things, TV, playing, distractions, effectively. When I've got a job, I find that again it's easier to focus on things that aren't time with Jesus. Even when spending time with Jesus, I find it quite easy to have noise, to have music on, or to be reading something, and again, good things, but sometimes doing things with a bit of an agenda on. Actually, spending time with him alone, vulnerable in this stillness and this silent time is something that I realised I've been lacking. And I just thought that as this was something that God was calling me to, I thought I would share the invite out to anyone who is listening today. As we enter into lockdown and maybe feel a bit isolated or feel distracted, or maybe that we just can't get away from work because it's in the same room or the same house as us, I thought I would invite you, instead of focusing that, to find time to be away from that, to be with Jesus, and to really let Him set the agenda and just see what He does, really.